Most of the noises people make with their mouths are just talking and eating. But for a select few, that's only the start. People like Beardy Man sit in their bedrooms day and night, orally experimenting with new ways of making rhythms, like this one. Wow. To be fair though, even to Beardy Man, who is actually the 2006 champion, every man and his dog has seen a bit of beatboxing before. It's only now, however, that beatboxers are being harnessed by moneymakers for their vast potential to make money.
Stand by your friend in a time of need.
This video and others like it show Beardy Man as a sort of floaty wise man who offers life advice. The idea being that you can buy it and send it to the mobile phones of people who need it.
Do a good deed every day.
But anyway, Beardy Man is a web celeb in his own right. He has videos with hundreds of thousands of views strewn across YouTube, and also a website where you can play beatboxers like the keys of an instrument. So I went to meet him. The second you got a beard, did you call yourself Beardy Man?
Well, naturally, I'd always wanted a beard because from a very young age, I'd always wanted to be called Beardy Man. But it was only when I got to about 15 that beard hair started growing.
So in that period of sort of 14, 15, up to 17, were you known as Wispy Man?
It was Bum Fluff Boy.
Bum Fluff Boy.
Up to that stage, yeah.
That is brilliant. That is brilliant.
Thanks.
Do you reckon you could kind of do a kind of beatboxing bird piece of music?
Clearly a talented man, I decided to harness Beardy Man for my own business proposition. After quite a lot of persuading, which did involve me standing inside a bin, I finally managed to convince him to do some market research for me on the streets. My business proposal was something I've actually been meaning to get started for a while. A This Is a Knife ringtone for the Christmas market. And I thought Beardy's mouth and mind would be perfect for the job.
Excuse me, guys. Can I stop you for just a sec? No. Just a couple of quick ones. Basically, I'm just working for a company which deal with ringtones, and they're all quite annoying at the moment. Okay. With Crazy Frog and stuff like that. It's just like what ones you don't and do find annoying. So basically, first question, out of the following, what do you prefer?
Yeah, just a basic one.
Just a basic one. Cool, 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 cool. Or?
Second one.
Cool, okay. That's one. Or? The last one, right, okay. Okay, number two, if you had to choose between... or...
Go for the second one.
You go for the second one? Really? So more of a hip-hop head than anything else? Cool, cool, fair enough.
So, Beardy, what were the results of your survey today?
Well, the results were fairly conclusive. I'd say that from a complex and wide-ranging personality profile that I've made of the general populace as a whole, they want something between and
Hello? With the disbanding of the Little Ask Jeeves Butler last February, it was about time that there was a replacement, and now there is, at least in an unfinished beta version anyway. Cha-Cha is a live search engine whose fires are kept burning by real people or guides, and by January there are expected to be 50,000 of them. The idea is that all you do is type in your query and the guides will do all of the hard work at finding the site you want. But if you try to flirt with them, they will not flirt back, nor will they search for porn. In fact, it does take the guides literally ages to get back to you, and probably most people in the world would just much rather use Google. Even so, it seems as if Cha-Cha is going to do pretty well. It looks like people would much rather have a human guide point things out to them, even if they were pretty obvious, if they just looked for themselves. Sounds like another business opportunity.
Okay, here we are by Nelson's Column, and if you follow your eyes all the way to the very top, right at the top there, you will see Nelson. Let's move on, shall we? Now this river is famously known as the River Thames. It runs all the way to the sea. Now this particular big wheel does go the full way round, the full 360. Here we are in Chinatown. This is the part of town in London where there are a lot of Chinese people. Right. And finally we end with the London Aquarium. That's the end of the tour. Goodbye.
Not satisfied with only partially ruling the world, YouTube last week made it even easier to make videos by announcing a new webcam feature that allows you to record yourself straight up onto their website. Although this will of course lead to more video blogs like this one where people talk about things like
potatoes.
I've actually found an alternative use for it. You see, you can employ it as a kind of surveillance device for the area around your office workstation. It's proven very useful for me, as it's turned out that there's been a little man constantly watching me. There he is there. He's a bit closer here. There he is again. And here he is yesterday. Well, I'm afraid that is the end of the show. I hope you have enjoyed it. Have you enjoyed it? Please tell me whether you have or not at MySpace. I do like to know if you enjoy it.
Oh.